Hello there! If you're new here, I'm Miriam and this is my gaming perspective. A few weeks ago, I did a video about my favorite Switch games. And since I also play on my PS4, I thought it would also be nice to do a video about my favorite PS4 games. Though maybe some of them are kind of obvious because I can't stop myself from telling the world that I love them. But let's start, shall we? One of the video games I love the most, and I would say it's my favorite game of all time, is The Witcher 3. Is that surprising? I don't really think so. In fact, I bought my PS4 because I wanted to play The Witcher 3. I didn't really know anything about the story, hadn't even played the first or the second game, but I saw this game, I saw that its world was filled with fantasy, with mythological creatures and swords and bows and all that, and I knew I had to play it. So I bought it, I played it, and I didn't finish it, mind you. I finished the game, the main story pretty quickly. But I didn't want to completely finish the game, so I left the DLC content for another day. Last year, I finished the first DLC, and a few days ago, I finished the second one. I really did not want to finish Blood and Wine, but I did, and now I'm kind of sad. But I guess I will have to replay the game one day. For those of you who don't know what The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is, it's a game that was released in 2015, and it's an actual role-playing game developed by CD Projekt Red. You know, the same company that it's developing right now, Cyberpunk 2077. And this game is actually based on a couple of novels written by this author. I will never try to pronounce his name because I'm sure that's not going to go well. But it's this one. Yes. And the games are supposed to be a sequel to the novels he wrote. And I just love this world a lot. All the characters, I love Geralt, Yennefer, Triss, Cirilla. I completely fell in love with the game when I started playing it, and I'm still in love with it. So yeah, it's a game I highly recommend if you haven't played it, because if you haven't played it, then go ahead, buy it, play it, because it truly is a really good game. The next game I want to talk about is one that I've recently added to my favorite games list, and that's The Last of Us. I've recently played The Last of Us because if I ever wanted to play part 2, then I needed to play part 1 first, right? So I decided to play it, and I really loved it, especially the story. I'm not going to go into too many details about the game or about if I like the gameplay or anything like that, since I'm going to make a review of the game soon. But I really enjoyed the game. It's a truly wonderful game with incredible characters that are really well developed. The character development in this game is truly amazing. And really, I had never played any video games that were kind of scary, and this was kind of my introduction to that world. I must say I didn't really enjoy the zombies, but who enjoys them? Because I don't think anyone enjoys the zombies, but if you do enjoy the zombies, good for you. I'm glad. But I don't. But I really had a fun time playing this game. It was amazing. Another favorite game of mine is also one I've recently played, and I've said a few times that it's probably going to be the game of the year for me because I loved this game to the moon and back. To be honest, to the moon and back. And I'm talking about Ghost of Tsushima. Really, I said a lot of things about this game. This game is gorgeous. The characters are incredible. It's based in Japan, which is always a plus for me. And what more can I say about this game that I haven't said already? It's a game I wasn't really expecting to like because when it was announced, I was like, meh, okay. And then when I saw the trailer, the last trailer they released and the gameplay and all that, I was like, wow, well, maybe this game is worth checking out. And for me, it's also one of the games with the best introduction ever. That introduction scene that gives you the title of the game and the credits, that was brilliantly made. So yeah, this game was truly a masterpiece. And listen, they are releasing a multiplayer mode for free this fall. And if it wasn't my game of the year before that, then it would be my game of the year because of that. The next game I want to talk about is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. This game was the second game I ever played on my PS4, and the same as with The Witcher 3, it also holds a really special place in my heart. When I was in high school, I studied Latin and ancient Greek, and I've always loved ancient mythology and those stories and ancient Greece and all that. To me, it was wonderful learning about what people from ancient Greece did and all that they believed in and all the things they built and all that. It was truly incredible. And when I saw this game, when I saw that they had rebuilt ancient Greece completely, I knew I had to play it. Whether it's an accurate version of ancient Greece or not, well, that's up for debate. But it was beautiful. It was completely beautiful and amazing, and I love this game for that even more. Shadow of the Tomb Raider was the first video game I ever played of the Tomb Raider series, and it was released in 2018. For those of you who don't know what the Tomb Raider series is, well, they are a couple of action-adventure video games which have Lara Croft as the protagonist. And in this one, Lara Croft ventures through the tropical regions of the Americas. And after some things happen in the game, she will have to find a way to stop a Mayan apocalypse she herself unleashed. These kinds of games are really nice because when you start playing them, you feel as if you were Indiana Jones, just exploring a lot of the ruins, trying to come out of the ruins alive, because maybe you don't get out alive from there, because I mean, why would you go inside a few ruins no one has ever explored, like on your own? I mean, I wouldn't go there. No, I would just stay in my room, safe, protected, and all that. Yes, but it truly feels like you are Indiana Jones, just exploring all the ruins, finding all the secrets, and trying to decipher what everything means. True that in some cases this game gave me a little bit of anxiety, because when you have to go through tight spaces and you have to get out, but Lara Croft seems unable to get out, and it's like, go out, please get out, don't die. But yeah, in the end she manages to get free and all that. But this was a really good game for me. I really loved it. I really enjoyed it. And I'm actually thinking of replaying it right now because I really want to play this game again and experience this story once again. The last game I want to talk about is one I've started playing recently, but I can already see that it's going to become one of my favorite ones really soon. And that one is Horizon Zero Dawn. This game is an actual role-playing game, which was developed by Guerrilla Games, and it was published in 2017. I love open world games. I really adore open world games and being able to explore everything around me, to climb every mountain, to basically do whatever the hell I want to do in the game. And this one is one of those games. So only for that reason alone, it's already a game I'm going to love forever. But I'm also loving it because of the protagonist. She's an incredible, badass character who wants to find her way in this world that she's living in. And it's just incredible. And mind you, the world is incredibly beautiful too, which might be a problem because I might not be able to get out of the photo mode. I will probably just be there taking virtual photos forever. It happened the same with Ghost of Tsushima, so it wouldn't really surprise me. But so far, I'm really loving this game, and once I finish it, I will make a review and tell you guys all that I think of this game. And that's basically it. Those are my top favorite PS4 games. Are any of these video games your favorites too? If they are or if they aren't, and you have a different favorite PS4 video game, leave a comment down below telling me all about it. And if you've liked this video, don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you don't miss any videos in the future. I'll see you in the next video.